Hello everyone, welcome back to my new video. In this video, I am giving more information about top 5 best Sprint phones. I made this list based on their price, quality, durability and more. To find out more information about this product, you can check out the description below and also make sure you subscribe for more review. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 5, iPhone SE. Launched in 2020, the iPhone SE second generation comes perfectly positioned for the moment. It's more than just a relaunch of the affordable first-generation model, putting fresh guts into an iPhone 8 shell. With the new SE you're looking at a dated, but classic design featuring big black bezels on the top and bottom, a Touch ID button, and a largely aluminium unibody. That means unlike the classic SE, you won't have a 3.5mm headphone jack, but you do get to take advantage of a slightly larger 4.7-inch screen. It's a HD Retina display, so it's not as big or sharp as the panels you get on either the iPhone 11 or iPhone 11 Pro. On the plus side, you get tons of power with the new A13 Bionic CPU. Moving on, number 4, iPhone 11. The successor to last year's iPhone XR, Apple's iPhone 11 is the iPhone to buy for the majority of users, offering the same blazing fast A13 Bionic CPU, 12-megapixel TrueDepth front camera, and f1.8 wide-angle and f2.4 ultra-wide-angle cameras on the rear that you'll also find in the more expensive Pro models. Apple's A13 Neural Engine also adds impressive new computational photography features such as improved Smart HDR, an automatic night mode, and Deep Fusion for crafting highly detailed photos using pixel-by-pixel analyses of multiple shots. There's also now extended dynamic range video capture at 4K 60 FPS. Although you're still only getting an LCD screen, rather than an OLED, it's the same Liquid Retina design that Apple pulled off for last year's iPhone XR, which gets as close to the edges as any LCD can while providing a 1792 by 828 resolution with a 326 ppi pixel density and a 1400:1 contrast ratio and 625 nit brightness that impress for an LCD display. At number 3, Motorola Moto G7. If you need a smartphone that can get you through a couple of days between charges, the Moto G7 Power is a solid performer that may be well worth a few compromises to get you there. With a massive 5000 mAh battery cell, it's not the lightest phone, but it does provide the longest run times of any smartphone we've seen. Our tests showed that it can easily get you through more than 2 days of normal use without getting anywhere near a charger. There's more to this than just a big battery, however, as Motorola has cut a few corners to not only ensure that it sips power, but also to keep the price remarkably affordable. For one, the battery charges more slowly than most other phones we've seen, even with the included TurboPower fast charger, so it's probably a good thing that you won't need to charge it that often. At number 2, Google Pixel 3a. The Pixel 3 is one of the most compelling Android phones available, but the much more reasonably priced Pixel 3a presents the best collection of features you can find on a smartphone in this price range. While Google has cut a few obvious corners to keep the costs down, the body is made out of plastic and it lacks water resistance and wireless charging. It hasn't compromised on the camera, which is the same system used in its more expensive sibling. Its 12.2MP sensor and f1.8 lens on the back are accompanied by an 8MP front selfie camera and features like night sight and top shot. While it lacks the Pixel Visual Core processor of the flagship Pixel 3, all of its processing is done in the main CPU, GPU, and the photos it takes are still indistinguishable from the Pixel 3. And finally at number 1. Huawei P30 Pro. For many people, their smartphones have replaced their point-and-shoot cameras. While Google's Pixel 3 wowed everyone in 2018, Huawei's P30 Pro has leapfrogged it this year. The P30 Pro's camera is a 3-lens system with a staggering 40MP resolution at f1.8 on the main wide-angle lens, while the other lenses come in at 20MP for the ultra-wide and 8MP for the telephoto. Plus, the front shooter can snap selfies at 32MP. A time-of-flight sensor handles depth mapping, while the telephoto camera takes things a step further with a 5x optical zoom. Where the P30 Pro really shines, however, is its use of Sony's new IMX650 sensor, which uses an RYYB color filter to collect 40% more light. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you like this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure a like, comment, subscribe.